Welcome to another episode of Bible study. We're going to look at Genesis chapter 11. Now, listen closely to the first part of this chapter. It tells about the time when everyone spoke the same language, and then they all came together in a place called Shinar. And they decided to build a city and a really tall tower that would reach up to heaven. Their plan was to make a name for themselves, so they would get scattered and separated over the face of the earth. But God came down to check it out and saw everything they were doing. Then God said, "Hey, everyone speaks the same language, and they're acting like this. Just wait until they start rebelling against me. If they can do all this on their own, what won't they do if they team up against me?" So God made a decision. He came down to where they were, mixed up their language, and confused their words. They couldn't understand each other anymore. So they stopped building the city, and everyone got scattered over the face of the earth. This place was called Babel because that's where the Lord confused the language of the whole world. And this is where the different languages and the different nations of the world began. After this, the scripture goes on the family tree of Shem, who was the son of Noah, all the way to Abram, who will later be called Abraham. This is important because Abram is going to be the father of the nation of Israel and the ancestor of Jesus Christ. So, this genealogy shows us that Jesus is part of the line of Shem. And remember, after the flood, God promised that those who are in the line of Shem will be blessed. And through them, all the families of the earth will be blessed. And then, towards the end of this chapter, it says that Terah, who was Abram's father, decided to leave his home in a place called Ur of the Chaldeans and go to Canaan. But when he was about 55 miles in, he and his family settled down in a place called Haran. In Haran, Terah lived another 205 years, and there he died. So this brings us to the next chapter, Genesis chapter 12, verse 1. And the Lord said to Abram, "Go from your country and your relatives and your father's house to the land I will show you." See you in the next episode of our Bible study. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.